Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Stretch with a Leader today. It is officially 12:15, so let's go ahead and get started today. We have Kris Berg here with us, and I'm really excited because Kris has offered to facilitate some mindful movement with us today. So I get to follow along today with all of you. So Kris, if you would introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your role with Intermountain, and then you can jump into the movement part. So thanks so much, Kris.
Okay. Thank you, Cami. And hello, everybody. Welcome to Stretch with a Leader. I'm Kris Berg. I'm the Director of Physician Contracting Services for canyons and deserts. My mighty team partners with operations for their physician contracting needs or contracts that relate to physician arrangements. We work with teams in Utah, Nevada, Seltzer Medical Group in Idaho, Castell, Select Health, the medical group in Utah, the hospitals in Utah, and CASA. Who else? Shared Clinical Services, Central Entities. One of the things that I love about the work we get to do is how interdependent we are with so many other wonderful teams, like legal and recruiting and DCIS, compliance, analytics, physician compensation, medical group payroll, and then this vast array of operational teams. It is a grand and diverse ecosystem that my team is a part of. As we start off today, I'm remembering that not only do I belong to my team, but we all belong to the other teams that are in this vast ecosystem. It's rather magnificent what has to come together to make our worthy purpose, to execute on our worthy purpose every day. And as we get started, I invite you to remember that you belong to your team and you belong to the other teams that are in your ecosystem too. And the work you do is important and worthy and magnificent. And I'm really enjoying that right now we are having a shared experience. And I think that all of us here right now can just remember that we're also sharing this experience with anybody who may watch this video in the future. Since we work remote, I really value shared experiences, the experiences of being together and doing something in real life together. So as we get started right now, give yourself some gratitude for being here right now. You've made an excellent choice to do something for yourself, and you're worth it. And I hope that I'm going to share something today that helps, that I find very valuable. I carry tension in my shoulders and my neck, so I would like to share something that I really enjoy and appreciate, and I hope you find something in it that you like too, that works for you. I have a moving meditation in mind. As I've been getting ready for this, I've been thinking about the power of we and also of belonging. I'm inspired by my team and the work we do and the ecosystem that holds us. And I've got something in mind today that I hope we keep coming back to those kinds of things. I invite you to make it as athletic as you like. We'll set up our base, we'll move a little bit, and then we'll bring it back together, and we'll just breathe the whole time. I'll make suggestions, but I count on you to modify whatever I suggest to suit your body and what feels good to you right now. So let's get started. So I'm going to start seated, but seated or standing are both good. As you get settled, I'm going to keep your eyes open or eyes closed are both good. I'm going to probably switch back and forth. I never manage to hold on to one or the other very long. So let's start by we don't have a lot of time, so let's get grounded in this place together. So take a huge deep breath and then blow it out with gusto. Feel your face relax when you blow it out. Do that 4 or 5 times. Really just don't worry about what you look like. Hopefully you're in a spot where the people around you can really enjoy what you're doing. So just take a deep, huge breath. As you breathe, find a solid place. Keep doing that. As you breathe, find a solid place for your feet. Feel your feet on the ground. Maybe you feel your feet on the chair. Maybe you move to the edge of your seat. As you breathe in, give yourself permission to be right here, right now, and to pay close attention to what's actually happening in your body, in your mind right now. You have an essential place in the power of we, and it's important. You are an important part of something magnificent, and this time for you right now is an investment in that. So let's start with some belly breathing and get our foundation set up. So by belly breathing, I want you to think of your abdomen as a huge balloon, and you want to make it as big as possible. So when you breathe in, you're breathing into every nook and cranny. Your abdomen gets as big as it could possibly be. And then when you exhale, you're squeezing it up like you're going to decorate a cake or empty a toothpaste tube. So big, big balloon. And then feel your abdomen squeeze that air up. Feel it massage your spine as the air moves up and out of your body. Keep doing that. Your breath can now come back to something that's a little more regular. You don't want anybody to hyperventilate. But as you breathe in, you want nice long breath. And then squeeze out that air from the bottom up. Notice your posture. When you were squeezing the air out, did your spine change? Do you notice your abdomen, your abdominal muscles hugging your spine? You might want to turn your head from side to side and wiggle your shoulders, and notice if your shoulders and your neck are trying to hold your whole self up, you can let them take a break. Keep breathing. Now press your feet into the floor just so gently. Feel your legs engage a bit. Feel your abdomen hold your body up. Even if nothing moves, you can just feel those muscles engage. And let's bring our hands up to our shoulders. And so for me, I do this like I have very stiff shoulders, so I do it this way, but you could also do it with your arms out if you want. So I've got my shoulders up there, and I'm going to go to the front, up, and over. And figure out a nice way to do that while you breathe. Every time you exhale, you're letting out some of the tension. Notice, where are you feeling it? After you've done that as many times as feels right, remember to move your neck a little bit. Remind your shoulders and your neck, your shoulder blades and your neck that they don't need to do the work here. Now let's change directions. We're going to go out and up and over. I'm noticing sensation in all sorts of places where the sensation is reminding me of where I carry my tension. So every time I breathe out, let it out. So when you've done as many of those as you like, bring your hands back to your lap, jiggle your shoulders, turn your head yes and no. Notice, have you let anything go? Where are the sensations any different than they were a few minutes ago? Now let's take our arms up and out to the side. I like to start out by finding that, remember, your shoulders rest right on top of your spine. Your spine and your abdomen are giving a nice tree trunk, and your shoulders can just drape over the top of it. They don't need to hold anything up. Your neck doesn't need to hold anything up. I like to start by flexing my hands out straight. I can feel it from my middle fingers all the way up past my elbows. I know I don't do enough for my wrists. Now make a fist and turn and point your hands down, and ooh, those are my mouth muscles. And up again. Don't forget, move your neck and your shoulders to keep them relaxed whenever you feel like it. Whenever you forget to breathe, just bring yourself back to it. Okay, so let's shake out your arms a little bit. Notice all those small places. Notice how all of that fits together. Shoulders are so complicated. So let's work those big muscles. So get your arms straight out again. Now this time, just pull your arms very gently together using just those big muscles on the bottom of your shoulders. So just pull them in maybe an inch and then press them out again. Remember your neck. Breathe, pull them, tug them in a little bit and breathe and push them out again. All right, good stuff, everybody. Don't forget to breathe and jiggle your shoulders a little bit. Shoulders are amazing. They're so complicated. There are so many little pieces and parts that work together. Let's do one more arm. So raise your hands up. And as you exhale, feel your body get tall from your abdomen. So from your seat to the bottom of your shoulders, as you exhale, feel your spine unfurl with your arms up. Maybe flex your hands back. Push up to the ceiling. Maybe grab one hand and tip it over to the side. Feel those big muscles in your side. Bring it back up again. Switch sides. Bring it back up again. If that feels good and you want to do a couple more, go for it. Okay. Now to bring us back, let's just move our arms a little bit. So a nice deep breath up. And as you breathe in, remember the gratitude you started with for yourself being here right now. And as you breathe out, let your spine unfurl. And as you breathe in, remember the team you belong to. And as you breathe out, let your spine unfurl. Shake out, jiggle your shoulders and let them stand down. And remember your neck doesn't need to do anything right now. Breathe in and acknowledge to yourself the magnificent ecosystem that you belong to and that your team belongs to. You might want to tug a little bit on each arm and then exhale. Breathe in. And remember that the work you do is worthy and our common purpose is so noble. And then if you feel good, keep your eyes shut or open and sit with it as long as you'd like. I am grateful for you today. I close with gratitude for you, for my team, for our ecosystem, for our noble purpose. Thank you for being here right now and kick butt out there, everybody.
Thank you so much, Kris. That was wonderful. Wasn't that great, everyone, to have a leader take us through some mindful movement? It was so beautiful. And thank you for the message of inclusivity and how we all contribute. You know, our individual contributions funnel up through a team and as the full system-wide ecosystem, like you said. So that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Kris.